Welcome back, awesome Astroid fans and subscribers. Here you can see me unboxing a Chap Mei Nomad Mech from the Laser line. I'm also going to be looking at the Rockslide in this video, but I call it a battle chariot. There's one vehicle which is like a fighter. I've got that in England, but I've not touched it yet because I've been back in 2 years. So let's have a look at the video and let's look at the review. Here we go. Okay, so here we are. Let's look at the battle chariot first. We'll come back to the Nomad Mech as well. I'll keep the figure out for the Nomad Mech because these figures would have come with the battle chariot and the fighter pilot too. So the figure has a left and a right. That's it. Arms go all the way around. That's it. And just forwards and backwards are 5 points of articulation. Legs are way too long, kind of chunky. Not my cup of tea. I will probably be taking that to school to give to one of the kids, or put in the toy shop, as it were, for the kids to buy with their play money. Yeah, the head though is pretty nice. I'd be tempted to keep that head because that is a decent head, all things being said. Pretty damn cool on the head, so I take that back. I think I'll be taking that head off and keeping, maybe putting a headless man in the school, find a head to replace. Okay, so the battle chariot, really nice freewheel action, 6 wheels. Opens up the front from here. You can put your figure inside. There is space inside for figures, but standing, and a figure can stand in here and operate the gun. This does have sound effects, but the batteries are dead. I don't have batteries, or the connection points are so old. This does come out if you don't like that big gun, and you can have just a simple vehicle like this. Quite high-tech looking, but there should be some sort of walls there, I think. It's nice, and the way I believe the dropship picks it up is from hooking here and here, or here and here. I don't know. When I'm reunited with my dropship and my incomplete one of these in England, I'll have a look. The one in England is missing this part of the front, but I guess I could make something similar if need be. I like the look. That front part looks particularly cool, I think. It's simple. I got it because it gets picked up by the dropship, and I managed to get this the same time as the dropship from 2 different sellers on eBay, which is like a stroke of good fortune. Let me put that turret back. Now, I'm sure most of you are here for the Nomad. So let me get the Nomad Mech and have a look. Very funny looking mech because it's quite open. So you can have a figure in the front here who controls this gun, which goes up and down. Not much else on that. A figure can go on the top with this gun, which goes around. That also can come out. Oh, there's a ball, I see. There's a ball on the gun, so they actually have really good articulation. And on this spinny close combat thing, there's a ball again, which is really nice. Again, batteries and sound effects for the gun here, but I don't have anything that will work with it at the moment. There is articulation in the legs. But funnily enough, it appears that this must bend forward somehow. There we go. It appears the legs are on back to front because the knees are bending the wrong way. And the feet are backwards too, so surely if that can come off somehow. Yeah, the legs appear to be back to front, or the knees here are on backwards. No, the legs are on backwards. See, the feet, that part should be forwards. How peculiar. Maybe that was so cheap, because I picked this up and it cost me, how much was this? With delivery in UK pounds, I paid about £11, around that mark. Okay, so how to get those legs out? So I have to figure out a way how to disconnect the thighs and reconnect them the other way, and then I'll have a nice mech with good articulation in the legs for walking, unless he wants to walk that way, which is a possibility, I guess. I quite like that. I didn't expect to like it because the strange layout, you know, having a figure stand in the front here. There's a nice walking pose, and then a figure can go in the back. Looks a bit, and the top looks a bit weird, I think. Let me get a Fortnite figure. The Paradigm, who I think is pretty cool. I stick in just the videos. She could stand here, and she could hold the controls if she had slightly bigger hands. Quite easily. Oh, are we going to fall over or step? There we go. If I get another figure, if I got on hand, let me get one of my Space Marines for scale, because these are huge, from Joy Toy. You get an idea of scale, but he could fit in the top, shoot enemies as he goes along, have these big battle cannons too. So it's a pretty cool mech. I didn't expect it to be so nice. I saw the pictures, the funny design made me think, yeah, that's a bit crap, but I actually quite like it. Just those legs, I need to turn around. I should really take this up a little bit and give you a better view. So this ball joint here is really nice, and same on the spinning close combat weapon. But that's so that the guns at the front stick out further than this. You've got to do like a side attack, and then the gun at the top that does move side to side. That will be a bit on the stiff side, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, as I said, it does come out. It'd be nice if these arms had articulation to fold backwards a little bit. But it's decent enough. With a paint job, I reckon that looked pretty cool. Maybe I won't change the legs around, because you can get a walking pose. You can see the legs like this. And also, I don't want to risk breaking the thighs. Looking for screws and joints. Well, that slides in there. I only see screws on the arms. So, cracking that open is not something I want to... yeah, I could ply a part there. I want to take lightly, you know. But it does look pretty cool. I'm trying to see if there's a year on it. But this is Toys R Us Maidenhead in England. And I live near Maidenhead. I'm in England, not that far away, about 20-30 minutes drive. So this is Toys R Us Maidenhead. How coincidental is that? It's not bad. I reckon a coat of paint and the right figures, that'll look pretty cool. And it did look particularly nice, I have to say, with the Joy Toy X Warhammer figures. Let me put a few of them around it. You imagine that painted up to match the Ultramarines here. Stand up, my friend, stand up. Do not relinquish your weapon. That's painted to match, or very similar to the Ultramarines. It looked pretty damn cool, I reckon. It is a decent looking vehicle, much better than I was expecting. I will be painting it up in the future. I may consider taking it apart first. That will just pop off, so that's easy, and that's easy. Okay, so there are some screws. Okay, I see the screws, and there's screws in this side here. I can unscrew that, look inside, and see how to open, and see if I want to change the legs, and it makes it easier for painting from there. Very, very decent. I think that was a good buy, especially for paying, you know, about £11, including delivery. Very nice addition to my sci-fi figures, having another mech, and I quite like it. I was surprised with the articulation of the legs. And I love that ball joint on the weapons on the shoulders. And it goes nicely again with my other vehicle from the set. The Battle Chariot. And I'm glad that I've got the fighter. I can't remember what it's called for the life of me. I think it's a Whirlwind Fighter or something. But I'll be reviewing that probably next this summer when I'm back in UK. Like the world's biggest toy haul, because I've got 2 years worth of stuff to look through. One more comparison. Let me just compare this to a G.I. Joe HISS tank, give you an idea of size. Scales pretty well compared to the G.I. Joe as well. A good all-round buy. I am going to recommend if you can find one. I wouldn't mind finding another one, especially at that price. Who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I am signing out saying please like, share and subscribe. Click on the notification icon, stay up to date, latest news, reviews, etc, etc. And I'll be back soon with more Awesome Action Toy videos for you. Stay happy and keep collecting. Bye-bye.